At this point, it's pretty safe to say that the next hero is going to be a female rapier hero. Wanted posters hung up around the map, which have changed from Blackbeard to this female hero that we do not know yet. We have the rapier duelist in the back of the cover art for the year, and the seasonal effect for ranked is also a rapier. So it's pretty safe to say that our next hero is going to be a rapier hero, likely female, and likely either naval themed or pirate themed. Though I do personally like the naval theme better, something like a musketeer. And while obviously Ubisoft probably has the hero made already and is just waiting for launch, I would like to show you how I would make a rapier hero in For Honor. Now the first issue we are going to run into is how do you make a hero fun on launch? Simple one. Make them overpowered. People can have their power trip and have fun. This will cause issues where that hero will have to be nerfed and it will end longevity. So what else can we do? We could add a new mechanic. This can go well for a character like Shohei, who is very surrounded by his mechanic. Originally on start, he was not very good because everyone would interrupt it. However, now that he's grown into it and people understand how to play around it, he's become much more viable. Otherwise, you have something like Nusia's traps. While not being a good mechanic, very little people know about them, so they do not know how to play around them. I did not want to do a half job, so I have created movesets, inputs, and properties for all the moves, but also signatures, emotes, executions, a perk set, feat set, and on top of that, 4 custom feats to match the hero. And I intend to show the combos off in-game. While this character does feel unique, it would be a collection of different moves, borrowed from other characters so that we do not have to make new mechanics. That being said, I do hope you enjoy the Aristocrat. Starting with the basics, he would be an Assassin Vanguard hybrid, with a health pool of 120 and a stamina pool of 135. The chains would be a light heavy, with that heavy being chargeable, a light heavy, a heavy light, and a heavy heavy, along with a parry bash into an alt stance, a dodge left and right, a dodge forward, which would count as the first hit of the chain, and a deflect bash, ending with a deflect bash into an alt stance. Following clips are spliced together moves from separate heroes, showing how this hero would play. Both the inputs and properties of each move are those that they would inherit.
Warriors, both of you. Here.
If you notice the alt stance at the end of a few combos, there is a reason for that. This will tie into both the second tier and third tier unique feats. The first tier custom feat would be called Noble Honor, 15% more damage but feed 50% more revenge. This would be to encourage a more assassin-like playstyle rather than just being a glass cannon. Our second tier feat would be the Duelist Cloak. When in the alternate stance, it will become a hidden stance, blocking where your weapon is and stopping the enemy from seeing where your guard is. Third tier would work much the same, this one being a Dueling Lantern. This one, instead of starting a hidden stance, would give you a moment to blind the opponent instead. The tier 4 feat would be a musket shot. It would deal 70 damage, take 800 ms to shoot. It would have an indicator and no aim assist past 10 meters. However, it has no damage fall off, no max range, and aim assist will stop tracking at 500 ms. Hey, quick note here. Thank you for watching this far in the video, but the rest of this is not going to be very well made or up to a quality of my liking, just because I do not have the skills nor the ability to create some of these. Moving on to the emote signatures and executions. The first emote would be standing tall and looking down the blade from the hilt to inspect it. The second emote would be kneeling down on the ground and then touching the ground with an open palm. The first locked on emote would be a low bow. The second locked on emote would be a raise to the nose and then back down of the sword. The first signature that would come with the hero would be him tossing the sword into the air and it lands between his feet as he holds his hands behind his back. The next signature would be him balancing the sword on the tip of his finger before dropping it on the ground. The first execution could be a quick stab through the head or heart, healing 20 health over 1400 ms. The next execution could be marking up the character's face. They run away a few steps and then fall, healing 50 health over 4 seconds. Well, here we are. That's my pitch for a rapier hero in For Honor. If you enjoyed this, I am very glad. I worked really hard on it. I'm doing all of this myself at the moment, and for the foreseeable future. Don't know what I'm doing. Couldn't tell you. I'm just kind of screwing around, making it work. This is meant to be a discussion piece, so please, if you feel like you have some input, drop it down in the comments. I would love to hear it. And I hope you have a good day.